Ladies and gentlemen, in a couple of weeks, the European Commission will issue its winter package, the last effort to go a step further into the Europeanization and integration of the power industry in Europe. This is, of course, a very important moment in the development of European energy policy. And we have today here to discuss a little about that Andrea Villa from Enel, Head of Regulatory Affairs in Brussels. So I would say is a perfect guy to talk with about this very important issue. And Andrea, market integration is not something new for Europe. And also in electricity, it's more than 20 years that we are trying to do that. But at least to me, it seems that anytime we are getting closer, the goal immediately make a step back, and so we are still far away. Just a couple of years ago, we were able to couple basically all the wholesale markets in Europe they had. And we hope that these were enough to make a convergence of prices and full integration. But actually, this was not totally the case, and some wholesale markets, especially in Central West Europe, are let's say, far away now than they were 5 years ago. What's your point? What's your idea on this challenge always burning again?
You said two right points. First of all, winter package, or how it will be called, it's a very, very important step toward integration. It's overdue. The market is totally changing. What we were trying to integrate 20 years ago is not anymore the system that we are integrating right now. 20 years ago, when we start, everything was combined cycle gas turbine. It was integrate monopolies, national monopolies. Today, the life is totally changing. Everything is different. We are decarbonizing the electricity systems. Well, we are building not huge power plant. We are building small power plant. We are using distributed generation. We are using demand side management. Totally new concept that when we start to write the first and the second energy package, they were really far away in the future. It was something that we discussed only at Florence School of Regulation.
I was still in school, not this kind of school.
So nowadays, these problems are real. They went out from the university and they arrive in the industry, and now we have to integrate this new system. And so we need new rules. So very good that the Commission, in this difficult moment that everybody is talking about populism, is pushing towards the integration of electricity markets, because they will bring benefits to all customers. It is also true that if we look at what just published Acer about the state of the energy markets in the European Union, we see that there is divergence, because the fundamental in the different markets are diverging. Some countries are getting out from nuclear, somebody is still producing for nuclear, somebody is going towards wind and PV.
So it's countries with overcapacity and countries that are lacking capacity, like Great Britain.
Yes, and but it's a big problem because we have a lot of preconception still with us. For example, we are used that everything is paid by euro megawatt hours, and the European Commission thinks that, and a lot of customers thinks that. But time by time we are moving maybe towards euro megawatt. So there is new challenges in front of us, new way of thinking that will be challenged, and it will be difficult. We start to see development, for example, capacity market. We have to be sure that capacity market are not used as a form to give money, to give gift to all the old producers.
To bad investors.
To bad investors, but I think inside this discussion there is some a new paradigm that is getting out, and it's not simple at the beginning because preconceptions are very high, but we have to work. Another preconception is about the difficult part of integration. Right now we start with the head, now we are coming to the difficult part, intraday balancing. There we have different philosophy of how to manage the systems. So intraday everybody do the intraday in the same way. But balancing and intraday, there is two different philosophy. The TSO is passive, is active. The TSO can change the program of a single power plant, or it accepts the risk from the market and will leave the market decide what is the balance near real time. So now it comes the difficult part, because we have to change the philosophy. We have to create a common philosophy for security of supply, for how to balance the system. This is the difficult part. It will take much more time that we take to do the simple part. But so given that we have so much to do, the difficult part are coming right now. We have to work
to continue
hard.
our efforts.
Yes, and to continue to integrate and challenge the preconception. The other preconception that somebody can think is nowadays everything is sold short term. Everything is in day ahead, intraday, and balancing. But how to make compete renewable energy sources that has a high fixed cost and a low marginal cost, and with some resources like gas power plant that have a medium fixed cost and a high variable cost. How can we create a level playing field? So we have right now playing with some rules from the past that maybe they were perfect for all the power plants. Now there is different guys in town. Maybe we have to play with different rules. It's something like before we were playing football, but maybe there is somebody that likes to play rugby. How can we make them play together? We have to create two fields, or there is a way to make them play together. And I think we have to innovate, we have to try. For sure we will do a lot of errors in this. No countries in the world is doing what we are doing in Europe, so for sure we take the lead, so we take also the responsibility to make some mistakes. Let's not be frightened by the future mistakes. Let's try and let's see what it works.
So I would say the energy union as not the final goal, but as a starting point to a process that actually is almost never ending, because as you said, market rules, market design are not neutral. They are not eternal. They are fit for a given pattern of consumptions, for a given technology mix. And since in the last 10 years, and in the future 10 years even more, we are making so deep changes in consumption and in production, well, also market design will need to be changed. And well, let's try to do it at the European level. And let's see if we can get better results doing it together. Thank you, Andrea. Really,
thank you very much.